In this video, we are discussing the rolling motion lab. There are two parts to this lab. In the first part, you are going to be analyzing the motion of a ring rolling across a level surface. In the second part, you will be analyzing a series of objects rolling down a ramp. In the first part, you will be analyzing two opposite points on the ring as they roll down the track. We filmed that video at a much higher frame rate than the speed of the motion required, because we did that for clarity of image, not because we needed that many frames. So I strongly encourage you to not analyze every frame of the video. In the procedure, we explain how you can analyze every 5th frame or every 10th frame, which should provide you more than enough data to do that analysis. The only tricky part there is, since we are trying to compare the two dots simultaneously, that comparison must happen in the same frame of the video. If one of the dots is a few frames before or after the other, you cannot compare them. So you need to make sure you are tracking both objects in the same frame. The easiest way to tell that you are doing this is by looking at your data table. You should see the position of object 1 and the position of object 2 should be on the same row because they are happening at the same time. If you find that as you're analyzing the second data point, it is creating new rows, you are out of sync, and you need to try to sync back up before jumping the same intervals again to keep those motions together. In the second part of lab, you will be analyzing several objects rolling down a ramp, where you're trying to figure out their accelerations based on the motions you are tracking. Each of these videos is duplicated, i.e. there are two different runs in the same video. You only need to analyze one of them, and you only need to analyze your data enough that you can figure out exactly what the acceleration is. That may or may not be every frame, depending on the object and how fast it is going.